Almost 10 years have passed since this unstoppable Italian was winning Premier League titles and destroying Germany at the European Championship. But later, Super Mario's career went downhill. Balotelli was thrown out of Brescia, the second-to-last club in his career portfolio, in a massive scandal. During the lockdown, Mario simply did not show up on Zoom while telling everyone that he was training twice a day. Of course, all of that turned out to be complete nonsense. The 30-year-old Italian was lying on the couch and playing video games. The result was a total loss of fitness and nearly 100 kilograms of weight, with his normal weight being 88. Throughout the summer, news feeds were full of rumors about where Balotelli would end up. There were plenty of options, from Besiktas with a salary of €2.5 million per year to Boca Juniors and Flamengo. But in the end, Serie B and the club Monza. Well then, Mario, it looks like this is the end. So how did it happen that an Italian who was once expected to have a great future managed to destroy his own career? So Mario Balotelli was born in Palermo to a family of immigrants from Ghana. As a child, he suffered from a severe stomach illness, underwent several surgeries, and spent an entire year in the hospital. His biological parents were unable to provide him with proper medical treatment and turned to social services for help. Little Mario was placed with an Italian family that helped him recover. Later, his adoptive parents said that they had brought their son to visit his biological parents several times, but no one opened the door. Years later, Mario himself said, "Where were they when I was nobody? Why did they never try to take me back? And now, when I am a Serie A player, they appear on TV with tragic faces. If I had not become a football star, they would not even remember me." At the age of 15, Balotelli failed a trial at Barcelona, but was signed by Inter for €150,000. Even then, Super Mario was known for his sharp temper. When journalists asked him about a possible move to Milan, he replied, "I don't play with girls." The start of his career at Inter was successful. Mario played regularly, scored goals, and helped the club win the Italian Super Cup. But his confrontational nature quickly became evident. He constantly argued with referees and was frequently sent off. One of the most memorable incidents happened in Kazan during a Champions League match against Rubin. This is how Jose Mourinho later recalled the story. All of Inter's forwards were injured, and there was simply no one to replace Balotelli. Near the end of the first half, Mario received a yellow card. During the entire halftime break, Mourinho kept warning him, "Don't touch anyone. Don't react. Play only with the ball." And what was the result? In the 46th minute, a red card. There were other stories as well. One day, Mourinho called Balotelli to his office for a private talk, but he never showed up. When the coach called him, Mario said he had gone to watch Formula One qualifying. When asked why, he calmly replied, "I can see you every day, but Formula One in Italy happens only once a year." Even back then, Balotelli had become a regular at nightclubs and began treating training with complete indifference. Mourinho stopped including him in the starting lineup. His relationship with Inter fans also deteriorated. After the victory over Barcelona in the Champions League, Balotelli demonstratively threw his black and blue shirt onto the pitch and walked off. Shortly before his move to Manchester City, he was also seen wearing an AC Milan shirt, the main rival of Inter. In the end, the club had no choice but to part ways with him. In 2010, Manchester City signed Balotelli for €35 million. The change of environment worked in his favor. Mario scored frequently, netted a brace in the legendary 6-1 demolition of Manchester United at Old Trafford, and helped the club win the FA Cup for the first time in 44 years. At Euro 2012, he literally destroyed the German national team. His celebration became a meme, and Balotelli himself was seen as the new global superstar of world football. Time magazine even featured him on its cover with the headline, "What It Means to Be Mario." Ironically, Balotelli did not want to attend the photo shoot. He did not even know that such a magazine existed. But it was at City where his biggest acts of madness took place. The bib incident, the failed backheel attempt, the dart game where youth team players became the targets, a €100,000 fine, and even setting his own house on fire after launching fireworks in the bathroom. And the final cherry on top, a fight with head coach Roberto Mancini. After that, Balotelli was placed on the transfer list. Next came Milan. Mario regained his form and produced the best spell of his career. 30 goals in 54 matches. But discipline failed him once again. Smoking before games, arguments with referees, and inconsistency all returned. In 2014, he moved to Liverpool, and it turned into a complete disaster. 13 matches, 1 goal. The transfer was later labeled one of the worst in the club's modern history, Balotelli increasingly earned a reputation as a toxic player. Car crashes, fights, scandals. His agent, Mino Raiola, made enormous efforts just to find him a new club. Then came Nice, Marseille, and Brescia. The story repeated itself over and over again, getting back in shape, decent performances, breaking the rules, gaining excess weight, and contract terminations. Today, Mario Balotelli is a striker for Monza in Serie B. He desperately tries to draw attention to himself again, posting his training sessions on Instagram and getting provocative tattoos. But his reputation has already done its damage. At the start of his career, he was predicted a great future, but his confrontational character put a bold cross on those plans. That's all for now. Write in the comments who you would like to see in the next episodes. Like the video and hit the bell. Many more fascinating football stories are coming.